Yes, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining Space Exploration Technologies as we commemorate this historic groundbreaking of Space Launch Complex 4 East, the future home of SpaceX's Falcon Heavy and Falcon 9. In doing so, we take the first steps towards establishing the future of safe, reliable, and affordable space launch for our nation and our partners around the globe. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the Lieutenant Governor of the State of California, the Honorable Gavin Newsom.
All right. Thank you. Well, welcome everybody. It is a great honor for me to be down here to celebrate this moment with you as someone that is a very proud representative of this state and very proud that we are doing what we're doing here today in the great state of California. I think most of us can agree that at our best, this state has always been a state of dreamers, of doers, of entrepreneurs, of innovators, a state that has always been on the leading and cutting edge of new ideas. This is a state of remarkable capacity, but it's a state obviously threatened by its own self-doubt. And we have a remarkable capacity to focus on what's wrong in this state as a focus on what's right. I keep reminding people there are more engineers, more scientists, more researchers, more Nobel laureates, 3 of the top 6 universities on the planet in this state than any other state in our union. This state has a remarkable heritage, it has a remarkable history, as it does a remarkable present. And we've got to recognize the fact that we have historically always been in the future business. That's why Governor Reagan long talked about that coast of dreams, the 49 miles that make up this Air Force base, the 800 plus miles down the coast, that coast of dreams. And really that's what we're celebrating here today, is that notion of curiosity, that quality of imagination, always thinking about tomorrow, thinking about the future. This is what it's all about. This is about that entrepreneurial spirit. This is about taking that American know-how with American entrepreneurial spirit, manufacturing here in our great state, creating jobs in this great state. 1,400 people already employed by Elon and his team by taking that spirit and making it real and supporting this extraordinary vision and mission of NASA and this country to be competitive internationally. And a lot of folks are, again, not just doubtful about California's fate in the future, but concerned about what's going on as we speak right now with the space shuttle and its last launch, about to land next week. And what's the future? Well, this is the future. And you're all part of it here today. And what an extraordinary sight it will be in 18 or so months when we're all back here, when this first project's done, this first phase, and in early 13, the launch takes place. And not only are we more competitive, but we're doing things that, frankly, 10 years ago, few people could have imagined. And we're taking all of that research and development that we, as taxpayers, have paid for and beginning to translate that into the private sector, where there's a greater risk orientation, not in terms of what happens after the fact, but risk in terms of trying to be more creative in the conceptual phase and more creative in terms of trying to reimagine the way things have been done. So for me, the best is yet to come, and this is a very exciting moment, and it gives me confidence about our future. It gives me confidence about what's our interdependence and the notion that as we look back on this earth, we start to not focus on all those interesting differences as much as we start focusing on the things that bind us together, that common humanity. And so that's what I'm here for, to celebrate a little bit of that with you. And final words, I don't think there are many more exciting entrepreneurs in our country than Elon. And I've long admired him. We've worked closely with him on Tesla up north, the northern part of the state. And I guess that wasn't good enough to try to reinvent, electric vehicles and cars. So he got to go to space, and so it's just, it's what it's all about. Guys like Elon, and so I'm proud of you as well, just as a fellow Californian. And we thank you for your willingness to take the risk in this endeavor and to show what folks can do when they put their mind to something and they start manifesting their ideals. So thank you all very much, and congratulations on this great day.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'd like to ask Lieutenant Governor Newsom and Mayor Lynn to come forward and join Elon for the groundbreaking over here.
What is the significance of this event here today?
The significance of this event today is really the groundbreaking for the development of the Falcon Heavy launch site here at Vandenberg, which will be where the first launch takes place. Falcon Heavy will be the largest vehicle in the world by a factor of 2, so it's really going to be a huge launch site with you know, an amazingly large vehicle taking off.
What would the Falcon Heavy be able to do?
Well, the Falcon Heavy can do 53 metric tons to orbit, which is as compared to, say, 22 metric tons for the space shuttle. So it's a much more capable vehicle. It can also send payloads to the furthest reaches of the solar system and even beyond the solar system. So it enables new capabilities and really allows humanity to expand the frontier of space exploration.
I understand that SpaceX is saving the government quite a bit of money. How are you guys able to do that?
Well, our costs are a lot lower than, say, Boeing and Lockheed. We're actually about a third of the cost, and it's really a testament to a series of innovations in the propulsion system, structures, avionics, and the launch operation itself. It's difficult to go into the details, though, for proprietary reasons, but the net result is something which is not only a significant cost saving, but is also a reliability improvement.
With NASA dismantling its space program, what do you think is the importance of private initiatives like yours?
Well, in order for NASA to continue building advanced science instruments and expanding the collective knowledge of humanity, it's important that space transportation be affordable. Because if you spend all your money getting there, you can't spend any money on the thing that you take there. It's sort of pretty obvious. So what SpaceX really allows is for NASA to achieve much more with the same budget.